Right, so who exactly leaked the audio that circulated everywhere? That video is currently viral. Yes, the dirty secrets, the dirty lifestyle of Pastor Martins Ubulu and Pastor Sam Okwe. Who exactly leaked that video? This question was thrown to this our pastor, Pastor Martins Ubulu. You will sit back, listen to him, and hear his response when that question was thrown to him. Mhm. Let me know what you think at the end of the video. Meanwhile, before I go on to share Pastor Martin's interview responses with you here, permit me to firstly share this comment. It's a short comment. So let me read what she has to say regarding Pastor Martin's lifestyle with Apostle Chikere. Don't believe everything you see on social media. This is her first line of sentence. Church member who possibly knows Pastor Martins Ubulu better than you and I am not sure she is their church member, but she sounded as if she knows this family better than everyone else. You know, she has this to say in the last video I uploaded where I shared the audio that was leaked between Pastor Martin Sobulu and Pastor Sam Okwe. You know, when you listen to that audio, remember Pastor Martins made a statement that he did not marry Apostle Chikere because she is fine, but he married Apostle Chikere because of her money, you know, and Apostle Chikere is not his type, and blah, blah, blah. So this somehow tallies with what this lady said in the comment section. I'm going to share the apology of Pastor Martins here for every one of us to see, and then you can relate it to this, what this very lady said. You all believe everything. That husband, Martin Som Ubulu, smeared his Jamaica's ex-wife the same exact way. I'm not saying she didn't do some of those things, but he's known to be a pathological liar. He has tried to grab his ex-wife's house, lying that he bought it when it was all hers. Remember the other video I shared about the vehicle that was declared missing in the UK and found in Nigeria? Who brought about all of this? Who reported this incident to Sahara's report was Pastor Martin Ubulu, ex-husband to Apostle Chikere. So he is the one bringing everything, all the past about this woman to the limelight. You know, so this Chikere lady literally picked him up from a homeless shelter in London. Picked Pastor Martins up from a homeless shelter in London, ordained him and housed him in her council flat. Where did he get 200 million he's looking for? I've not heard about this. I don't know. So he claimed he's looking for his 200 million. Really? That guy didn't even have a job. He's a pathological liar. He tagged on to her to scam her, but he got scammed instead, laughing out loud. You know, so when he made that claim or that statement in that leaked video, you might want to watch that video where I shared their leaked audio. You know, he stated this by himself that he married Chikere because of her money and blah blah blah. Anyway, look at the apology he tendered and let me know what you think. I was thinking that the apology was fake at first because I was looking for the proper place where he sat to make this apology. Should have been in a studio background, his office, his home. But look at where he chose to do this apology. I think it's a private jet. I don't know. These people are actors. You know, I don't understand that kind of apology. Have a look and let me know what you think in the comment section.
And I'm going to start by saying a Happy New Year to you.
Thank you, sir. Happy New Year to you too.
Okay. First and foremost, I opted to make this audio in humility and deep reflection to sincerely apologize to my children, my grandchildren, our siblings, our family members, close friends, and to genuine to the genuine body of Christ. The reason why I had to specify that, say genuine body of Christ, because it's not all of them that are practicing the way of Christ. So, I'm doing this apology for the use of foul language, foul and ungodly language during our telephone conversation, myself and Apostle Sam Okwe. That conversation took place a couple of weeks back. Surprisingly, they got aired on the 1st of January. Regardless of provocation, rage or shock, my choice of words during that conversation, I would say, did not reflect, the real values of what I was raised up for. There's no justification for vulgar rhetoric. I acknowledge I had my response, fall short of, how would I say, the standard of, or the standard that is expected of a pastor, father, a brother, and a believer. So moving forward, the conversation in question was deeply depressing and involved disheartening statements. Not just the statements, and also allegations. All these things were perpetrated, or all this majority of the words uttered there were from Okwe, Sam Okwe. So, all the name callings and everything, it wasn't from myself. He's come up. You're trying to apologize and make things straight. It's not time for making false accusations from our claim, So, just take it the way it's been said. I was taken aback and, or rather, thrown off balance. Persons who know me know I'm very vocal during our conversation that they count to my words. Well, I believe I was emotionally shaken. One will recognize that emotional pain, it's not a license to abandon self-control. That's why I'm taking responsibility for all this apology, because I would have done better.
But some people want to know, who leaked the audio to the blogger and who aired it? It's not a coincidence, right? Be careful.
Not for now. Not for now. I'll let you know. Okay. Thank you. So, right. Back to where we were. And very, very striking question, and I'm quite impressed with the question. Now, whoever leaked, I got there. God knows, because right now it's actually inconsequential. Where we're moving part is the gravity of the issue. What's been said, However, I want to make it clear to everyone that my message today it's not intended to inflame issues, neither is it intended to trade accusations or justify myself, right? True apology requires honesty and I'm restraint, and certainly not defensiveness situation or blame shifting, like my colleague Apostle Samuel did in his effort to try and do what they call damage control for his friend. He knows best. So, my concern here, my utmost concern here, is my conduct during my conversation with him, right? And my words and the damage, directly or indirectly. See? And to my children especially, grandchildren, I'm sorry for modeling, the composure and integrity they deserve. My family and friends, I say, I'm sorry for any embarrassment or concern my actions may have caused. And to the body of Christ, the true body of Christ, I keep using the word, see, I emphasize on the word, true body of Christ. I ask for forgiveness, right, for language and behavior that did not glorify God. And whatever matter of adultery, faithfulness, and forgery I may have my ex-wife, Chikere, because I'm solely, for me to deal with. And I definitely do not need or do not have anything against the persons mentioned by the friend. Okay? I regret my reaction may have in some form caused disappointment, confusion, or offense. Those who look up to, especially myself, or those ones that are connected to me. For clarity's sake, Apostle Samuel, I respect his position as an apostle, but he hasn't, throughout the situation, been truthful, been honest. Initially, he said in his first audio that even my ex almost started rekindled and wanted to start doing something straight after my wedding, but he said no, because he wouldn't do that again because he's had a word with me and I'm a pastor. Now, he's come to debunk his story and worsen the situation by saying, which I want people to take note of, by saying that they last spoke to us the only time, or even Chikere, 15 years ago. Right? I never got married to Chikere 15 years ago. I got married to her 1st of September 2019. And I did speak with Sam Okwe, November 2019. So for clarity's sake, people should know that that's my wedding day. And then I also want to thank everyone who have shown patience, love, and restraint during this difficult period. I receive corrections where it is due. And take this moment, one of sober self-examination. So, right, you see, silence, they say, speaks volume. They say silence is virtue. But sometimes, or in many cases, silence is an entrapment. But it's a double-edged sword. The world could assume that you are at fault, and that's why you've gone under. If you flip the coin, in retrospect of what I just said, you could say it's time to come out and just say something. And that's why I opted to accept this interview for the world to hear me. Irrespective of saying that, I'm still humble here, saying to the viewers, the world, because this thing has gone viral, it's global. that I'm committed to doing, better, to responding with wisdom, especially, and choosing silence where necessary, and allowing truth, not rage. Sincere apologies to Apostle Anselm Madaboku of Revival Assemblies Church for participating in West silly conversations. He said he deserves better.
So you have seen it. Basically, he wasn't even apologizing to God, because when you look at the level of pomposity, the background, and the effigy, private jet, and a whole lot of that. Remember in that leaked audio, I think it was Apostle Sam Okwe that claimed that he doesn't fly first class. Sorry, he doesn't fly economy. That he's always having to fly first class, and this other lady paid for economy for him. He decided to refund the money, and now look at Pastor Martin in a private jet apologizing to everybody. This kind of apology, I don't even understand that myself. Do you understand it? Oh my God, these are our pastors' imposters. Honestly, I'm scared of them, especially when they begin to introduce themselves as doctor, pastor, professor, this, and that. My brother and my sister. Run, oh. Yeah.